How's it going, Jesus? Fuck that. Hold on. Sorry. Stream was being wonky. How's it going, draft? You didn't see that. Hold on. That's spoilers. Don't look at that. Okay, here we go for realsies this time. Here we go for realsies this time. What the fuck? Why does this game hate me? It was just working. Hold on, the game's struggling. Oh wait, and my camera isn't even on. What the flip? Sorry, lots of things right now. Lots to deal with. Deactivate. Reactivate. Hey. Hi. Hi. Alrighty, let's see if this game is gonna full screen or if it's gonna fuck me. It's spread across my two monitors. That wasn't one of the I guess that was kind of one of the options. Look, you see how it goes like past. Hello? That's still not right. It was just okay. Why is it doing this? Hey, Beaner. Hey. Why have you done this? Why have you done this to me? Here, let's skip the cutscene. That shit maximized on the wrong fucking monitor. Okay, never mind. Let me based. You're stressing me out, dude. This game is not being a good little goody little goody two shoes. I said the title. Please clap. This was just working was the thing. This was just working. And now it's not. It's not a nice time. Peace.
Little goody two shoes.
Silence, wench. Did you save my audio? You did. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got home kind of late. I didn't have time to like set things up beforehand. I also didn't want to start like late. Don't mind the woohoo! Alrighty. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And now we must close the game and start it again so we can watch the intro cutscene. Okay, let's all pretend we just got here. Hello. It's me, Wayne. I just started stream. How are you today? How's your night going? We're playing this game tonight. It's going to work on the first try, which is right now. You motherfucker. You stupid cunt. Why do you mock me like this? Hey, hey.
Little goody two shoes.
Okay. You didn't save my settings from last time. That's what's going on here. We save the settings. I'm going back in the settings. This is my resolution. Don't fuck it up. these settings. Yes. That's working. Hey. This game has English or Japanese voice acting. I'm gonna close the game. And then we're gonna watch the cutscene and it's gonna work. And the window will fit inside of my overlay. It's gonna be so great. It's so far so good. It's working. It's working. Okay. Nice. It might be a little loud. It's the shoes. The titular shoes. Subtitles would be nice. Some subtitles might be nice. What's she singing about? What's up? It is bed rotting day. Oh, that's my favorite. Is that what you call Tuesdays? I just spent 7 minutes on stream setting up the settings for this. What a cute OP. I'm sure this is a very sweet game where nothing goes wrong. Yes. Look, she has the shoes on. The 2 shoes. The little goody 2 shoes. Are those the love interests? What is this anime shit? This is the prequel to the last game. Now with full voice acting. Maybe. It has voice acting. I didn't even watch the last game. That's fine because it's a prequel. So, you know, like, no prior knowledge necessary. I took off my hoodie because it was hot and now I'm cold, so my existence is agony. Every second is suffering. Is it just playing the cutscene again? No. This is the actual title screen. It's like playing Yakuza 0, which is also a prequel. You trying to tell me something? It's not a Halloween game. I got gifted Silent Hill 2 remake last night actually after I ended stream. So I was gonna make a poll about what game I should play. Either this or Silent Hill 2 or The Nightmare Before Christmas. Shit, okay, I was about to be rude to a little girl. Don't interrupt me, lady. Or The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. But I felt like people would vote for Oogie's Revenge as a joke, and I didn't feel like downloading a ROM for that. Nightmare Before Christmas? It has a game, apparently. Oogie gets his revenge in it, maybe. I wouldn't know. Oogie's Revenge is goated. I felt like everybody would have voted for it, but I didn't make a poll. There's that level in Kingdom Hearts 2. Whoa! I don't know how much that is. That's... Thanks. I know that guy in real life. That's my hush money so I don't dox him on stream. Thank you, Armando. Suck it. I do as the people command. I would have voted for Silent Hill 2. We'll play Silent Hill 2 after this. And then we'll keep playing through the scheduled games, and then we'll play Oogie's Revenge. Another cutscene already. They're really balled out. Once upon a time, in the heart of a remote valley, an elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. when all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness. Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so Hall and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Her name is Little Goody Two Shoes. Look, Granny, look! Well done, Elise. Poo 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 poo. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by, dementia. Is that Egliette? So did Halls. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. And don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Cherish it. She's still in the background smiling. Granny. You really dropped the bag on this? For real. I love you, Elise. Jaundice? Why does she blush yellow? Freak. Thank you for granting my only wish. Rest in peace, Granny. Bitch needs a new liver. Simp. Gotta play this. Oh. Hold on. Catch up on chat. You gotta play this. You can't just not play the prequel after playing the first one. That too. I like how this looks. They really balled out on this one compared to the other one. They're really... Oh, look at the grapes. I love grapes. For goodness sake, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
Oh, okay. I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise. Oh, I'd show them. And make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all of my windows, every last one. Holy shit, the bitch spoke. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Elise is certainly more spirited than her daughter. It's a nice change of pace for sure. Oh, if only I were rich. All the steak I could ever want. All the shiny dresses. One for each day of the week, with shoes and jewels to match. And maids, all the maids I could ever want. Damn, I want a steak. Like, has she birthed Goldia yet? She looks exactly the same. I guess their hair is kind of similar. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Based off context clues from last game, I can assume she sells Goldia to get rich. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's my headspace. Maybe Goldia's adopted. No, I think she's like 15 here. Really? I think that's how it's gonna go down. I don't think she's done it yet, but I think that's how it's gonna go down. Elise. Oh, for goodness sakes. I like her expressions. Oh, it's the boys. On your way home, lass. Bernhard. What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? Oh, Japan. You ought to know it's dangerous out there. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise, you've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? That she was on multi-million-dollar reality TV show at 16 and pregnant, remember that? Remember what? I already forgot. What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. Not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? You don't know that show? No. I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. So you're not sheltered. But didn't Elise give her daughter the pocket mirror? She did. And I think that was part of, like, the curse. She was like, you give me your daughter and take all her memories. But she, like, plays the curse game with me. I'm sure we'll all have it explained. But in my head, I think I've figured it out. I'm 5 minutes into the game, and I think I've figured it out. Just hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Bye, you guys. I can't stand these folks. We have choices. We choose the peachy options. Ooh. 8 whole directions to move in. Let me turn down the music a little bit because it is a bit loud on y'all's ends. I don't know how these games work. Elise is obviously going to become evil or something. If we let her. I think the canon ending is probably her becoming kind of evil. We can probably choose to be nice. Hearts? This is a dating sim. Oh wait, no, that's my health and my bread. Is there combat? Maybe. Shua. Oh, Shua? This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Get your bread up, money man. That's the plan. Remeldorf. Kieferberg Peaks. I probably live in the peaks, right? Keep Muffy well fed and she'll become a powerful ally? What the fuck's a Muffy? Goldine was such a pushover, this will be a nice change of pace. Here, but you gotta put this yogurt up my guts. Or sufficiently probiotic. Are you a yogurt male too? Gotta do the genocide right. Do you, I guess. Are you a yogurt male? Even rarer than a Sigma male? It's vanilla flavored. Ooh. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Kieferberg viewpoint. Does Kieferberg mean pine tree? She'll tell me if I'm going the wrong way. I'm a nothing male. Grapes. Who just left a bunch of grapes lying around? Don't mind if I do. I mean, be honest. I'll know if you're lying. What's up? I'm a Sigma, not male. What is I again? Did you put a stick of butter up your butt? No. Is it cold or hot? Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Doesn't it have like a cage? I thought it looked like a cage lantern. Save often. Make sure you use all your save slots to avoid too much backtracking. Room temp. Where did Sigma even come from? It's not even part of the app. Oh shit. I'm not sure. I don't keep up with those sorts of people. Ooh. Even the save system's fancier. How would you need 20 to go back? Why does it like get kind of evil sometimes? Oh, because I'm getting too far from the light. And then the Gru will eat me. Can we kill something?
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name happened here? I had to find my matches. We've been ransacked. I'm already broke. Never get used to her speaking. Played a VN recently that has like 50 save slots, and by the time I was done, I had used every one of those bitches. That's how it'd be. At least I didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. I gotta find my tinderbox and light a fire. It's too dark to tell what happened here. There's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. Damn, we're broke. Not leaving until I make sense of what happened here. Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel. That's why you have a bread meter. Damn. You know Goldia was rich, because she didn't have a hunger meter. She didn't have to worry about that shit. What the fuck? I just went into the settings. Scared me so bad I went to the settings. What? What was that thing? A lot less rich than Goldia. A lot more crazy too. Sorry, one sec. Let me let my dog out of my room. Getting button going pop-up ad. D-dog the room. What lore did I miss? We just started the game. Somebody broke into our house, and we're broke. Those two things aren't connected. Just separate, like, facts. How are you, QWERTY? Gonna sell our daughter to the cartel after the grand adventure. Was I dreaming, or? Also, there's voice acting. Doing good? Good to hear, man. How would someone break into your broke ass house? Maybe they didn't know I was broke. What was I thinking leaving it here? In the box. I have to light the fire now. Use lantern. Yeah, there's a cage. What do you mean the wind? Preserve your matches. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Footprints.
What is this?
Good grief. Oh no, light system. My favorite. If it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about.
Keep it together, Elise.
No, keep it together, Elise. There's definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. What's this filthy thing on my wall? Whoever broke into my house is getting a proper earful, that's what. What do I do with the broom? I didn't get... Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk... Oh. Pantry. You fly. Don't like how small her legs are compared to the rest of her. It's so she can fit into the little Goody two shoes. They're little because the shoes are little. Been a long time since I've gone into Granny Hall's room. Not that there's anything to see there, anyhow. Note the part where she says I'm little Goody two shoes and little Goody two shoot on the enemies. Yeah, you just missed that part. Thing's still not working, is it? Gotta have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. Clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Ooh, 10. Well, I don't know how many there were in the last game. At least 2. Maybe 3. Mr. Wilhelm scream. Damn. 10 endings. It's more endings than I thought. Bad, neutral, good. That's what I was expecting. 10 is good, though. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. Small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. I love knickknacks. Maybe it includes early deaths. Maybe, probably. Gotta do them all. Whoever broke into my house must be out there somewhere. How am I to sleep like this? Shuddering in the wind, the glass panes tremble in their wooden frames. Her little character portrait? Oh, it didn't pop up. It looks like a Maple Story character. And you gotta stay on schedule. Time for the 12-hour stream. Wayne. Yeah, man, what's up? You should do something. I should. Really epic. How long has it been since I last used this thing? I wonder. Stringy cobwebs and dust clink to the old oven's wooden doors as though stealing them. You're a game designer, right? Yeah. Or so I would have you believe. Yes, I am. I have a degree. You know people make thousands building Fortnite maps, right? Am I gonna stoop that low? You're a game developer. Well, you know, I do a little bit of it all. Got my fingers in a little bit of everything. My grubby little fingers. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? There's a farming system? They tricked me, this is just a farming game. Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. I don't think that's a low point. People say game dev, not game des. Calling Fortnite epic is a reach. There are grapes. There are grapes. It doesn't look like a grape farm, though. Don't grapes need, like, the stands or whatever? The spines? I'm not a grapeologist, so I wouldn't know. I'm on the prowl. The wind's howling. It is epic games. I like this, like, pseudo camera angle. Witch! There you are, you. Shameless thief.
Out with it!
Give me back all you took.
Huh?
Right.
Hurry it up!
Oh, shit. Now. Wait, please. Beating the shit out of her. Please forgive me. Oh my.
Out with it!
You're fucking killing her. Can I show this on Twitch? Explain yourself, you wretch. What are you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. That's funny. I was just hiding. There were these men and I... Wretch. As one does. The two shoes crave blood. won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up!
To be honest, not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be the Satan boy. I don't think she's like the witch, you know? Maybe she is the witch. She's got the witch hat. Maybe she's like an apprentice of Little Devil Boy. And I think I found a new way of making money. You bought a printer? Give me back everything you took right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but I...
Gonna fill the Fortnite creative tab with slop and make billions. I believe in you, Cordy. If anybody can do it, it's you. I didn't take anything, ma'am. Now show me your pockets. Make it quick. I'm telling you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. That plant looks like it was mine. Those coins look familiar, too. I'm just shaking her down at this point. Lisa's very no-nonsense. Very hands-on. Very assertive. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds. What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh, that's...
I'm a traveler, ma'am. Turn around. Say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself? Maybe we beat Goldie too.
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but... Very unlike her daughter. Apple fell very far from the tree. That shit fell into a river. Got taken 2 states over. Saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Girl on the right looks like a fucking goblin. Maybe that's her character arc. You seen that movie with like the boys who are fish? And they have to hide that they're fish? But then at the end it's like, it's okay to be fish. Maybe that's like her thing. Be that as it may, you're still...
Oh, but I...
Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such mess. No? Excuse me, what? The movie where the boys are like fish. And they ride on the moped. And they're like kind of gay. And it's like being a fish is kind of like being gay. And it's like we have to hide that we're fish / gay. But they're not like gay because it's a Pixar movie. You know, so they can't like say it outright. So they have to like make the like gay allegory. So then they're like, let's ride this moped, and the moped is it's just a moped. Like mermaids, yeah. The moped's just a moped, it's not a metaphor for anything else. So then they ride the moped, and I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know where they go with the moped, but I think at some point the moped breaks, and that's symbolic of like gay marriage being banned. And then they get water splashed on them, and then the town sees that they're fish. And they're like, what if it's okay to be fish? And the townsfolk are like, we never thought about it like that. And then they fixed the moped, I think. And that's kind of like gay marriage being unbanned. Luca? Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. I've never seen Luca. Me neither. Didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shush it!
Told her to shut the fuck up. I'm asking the questions here, lady. Stop calling me that.
I'm sorry.
Should have said it was animated. The movie where they're fish. The live action movie where they're fish. Was not aware Luca was a gay allegory. I think it is. I can't say for sure because I haven't watched it. But you know, not a realistic version of whatever you said. I'm sorry.
For goodness sake.
Goodness sake. Alright, well, I might let you go. You can prove your innocence, that is. The version was way off from fucking Luca.
Oh,
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. For some reason I kept thinking of that one cannibal movie where the cannibals are like species or something. I don't know what that one is. And then you can...
I'm sorry,
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it. A maid. Am I about to enslave this little girl
Alright.
that I just brutalized? Bones and all, I think it's called. You know, the planet had fish. It also had monkeys. It had Caesar. Maybe it didn't have Caesar because he died in the 3rd movie. Or so I've been told. I don't know, I've never watched the Planet of the Apes movie. Wait, what the fuck's Kingdom of the Planet? Kingdom of the Planet of the Fish. What? Bruh. Listen carefully now. First, spoilers, my bad. I don't know if that's true. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Caesar Sapelli? Yeah. I was watching that series. I'm sorry, Cordy. That's my bad, man. I wasn't aware. Were you, were you actually? I think we're way past that point in the movies. If you're watching the most recent movies. Yeah, people Luca, and these are all like the worst fish people designs ever. Yes. I'm sorry, Cordy. I failed you today. I apologize. Yeah, the Luca fish people designs aren't very good. It's very nicely animated though. They animated it kind of like a 2D movie. So it has some really nice like shots in it. Pay with blood. Reported. I deserve that. Unfollowed. I deserve that. I'm sorry, Cordy. I apologize. I became that which I hate the most. Very strict on spoilers, I know. That's not how you spell that. Unfortunate. And then you spoiler. Whoa, thanks for the follow, Cordy 8000. I appreciate that it was when I came up on Google when I looked up Gay Fish Boy movie. What's up, man? Hey, Cordy 8000. Hey, new kid. Hey, new guy. How are you? What's your opinion on Planet of the Apes? How's it going, pal? First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am. Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do? Or, I mean, how's it going, man? It's going good, man. Do you watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Oh, at least stop being a bitch.
Yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I'm not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Why do the apes like menthol cigarettes so much? Because they got paid by upper management to promote it. Anyhow, you work for me, and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? Rhymed. It does sound fair, ma'am, and it is very kind of you, but I'm not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Well, I see it's a continuation of a power pen earlier when she was taking... Well, yeah, that's exactly it. She found the first vulnerable stranger she found, and she enslaved them on the spot. The first step in her empire. Do I look like an old hag to you? You don't. I apologize.
All right.
My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
Yes. So sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. Your name is Slave 1. Selenic Wanderer. Rosen Marine. Property doesn't get names, buddy. You will answer to Slave 1, or number 1. Is it gonna be a harem thing? Maybe that's the best ending. Maybe that's the ending where I don't sell out my daughter to the devil. Sigma, ugly wanderer. My name is Rosen Marine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, just Elise is fine. Come now, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Yes, of course. It's like 2 a.m. I'm forcing this little girl to work in my house. In my party. I mean, if you get enough vulnerable people working for you, they can make the money. You could just be a cult leader. I think Elise is looking for a more glamorous status than cult leader. Looking for something more official, you know? Something a lot more secure. How could you even do all this? Look at my floors.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Oh, so she did do it. I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? Surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Plantation owner? We do have a farm. We do have a farm. Alright, well. You know what you did?
Anyway.
Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Cult leaders can be whatever they convince their followers they are. Queen, supreme leader, god. True, true. You might even say that we're all kind of cult leaders in our own way. Maybe that's the message of this game. What if cults are actually awesome? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. And wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows. Ma'am, it's 2 a.m.
Alright.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood? It's gonna be one of those games where it's Candy Crush and you fix the houses, you beat the levels or whatever. No, no, no. I'm not the girl getting enslaved. I'm the girl enslaving the other girl. I'm the girl in the red. I don't play Candy Crush. I make her play Candy Crush. Instead of black people, we use witches to not be racially insensitive. And we can get ahead of abolitionist law.
Of course.
Of course, ma'am.
For goodness sake.
I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess she said it for me. Now, let me show you to the well out the... Come now, let me show you to the well out the back.
Oh, but
Oh, I can do it myself, Elise. I'm gonna make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to... Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once, and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk.
You hear?
I'm gonna burn her at the stake. Witch! Are we clear? Yes, Elise. How cruel forcing people to play Honey Pop. I'm sorry. Oh, always gotta stay on my toes. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Careful not to wake me either. Sunday mass to attend tomorrow. Keep quiet. Good night, Elise. Are we gonna have her sleep in the barn, or does she get a room up here? It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful. Something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Didn't even cover the camera there. I was getting ready to. You just caressed us. We'll just call that a happy little accident, won't we? I was getting ready to. It's like I took the safety off my gun. The gun's a metaphor for the camera. Safety is a metaphor for me getting my hand near it, so I was ready to close it. Me caressing you is like... Dog is back. Hold on, let me put him on the bed. Wait, what happened? I caressed you. Don't be scared. I've caressed you. Do not be afraid. Be not afraid. Saturday evening. The gun's a metaphor, but the threat of our lives is real. Yeah, I'm a bit intimidating. I'm powerful. Now you've done it, Elise. You've enslaved somebody. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. I needed an adult. I am an adult. What if she's dangerous, or worse even? What if she's the witch that townsfolk have been talking about? Well, what would Granny Hall do, I wonder? She probably wouldn't enslave somebody. I don't know her, though. That's just me talking. She didn't raise me to be like this. Even threatened to tell on her, too. Gun to your head, name 3 lotion brands. Great value. Can I turn around and look at the lotion that I own? Bro. No. I think it starts with a P. There's an S in there somewhere. Shoot me. It's over. Time is up, you're fucking dead. Baby oil. Does that count? Did that count? Does baby oil count? Vaseline. That's the meme Willie uses too. What's done is done, I suppose. We'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. Where did that come from? Name 3 lotion brands. Song tag. It's morning already. It was a test. Did I pass? Can't be late for Sunday Mass or Father Hans will. What's that face?
You can't be serious!
Good grief, what was I thinking? Probably taking everything I own by now. Managing stamina. You lose 1 bread for each time period that passes by. That's 6 bread a day. I have no food in my pantry. Have you seen that Hood JJK parody where one of the running jokes is that Toji doesn't understand the gun to your head game? So he just keeps killing people before he asks the question? No? Gun to your head. Name 3 lotion brands. I've never heard of that. Manage your normal food and key items through the item menu. You can consume children and use glove items through the item menu as well. I must consume. What's it looking like? Oh, cool, cool, cool. Is this pronounced brooch or broach? I always see it written, but I've never, like, said it aloud. Second one, brooch. Thank you. Should rate critical. He's streaming Little Goody Two Shoes. Rusty tin box meant for carrying matches. Broom worn out and brittle. The broom's ragged handles riddled with crevices. You can hide inside the crevices. Emerald brooch given to Elise by her grandmother on her deathbed. Old rusted lantern covered in grime. Press the lantern key to turn it on at night in dark places. So much for Saint Walpurga's protection. I'd have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palm joined in prayer, the wooden statue of Saint Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. BRB? Gotcha. He's live when you're done, you should genuinely do that. Sing loud. Oh. Unicorn. Did it always look like this? She still left the door kind of open.
Oh.
maybe not. Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... Hey,
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine. Was that her name? Can't believe she tied it up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, poor thing. Now where could she have gotten to? What if she slept in the bar? That'd be so sad. Did you not pay attention to her name? What do you mean? I was just reading what she said. She got it wrong. I know what her name is. She even said it right in the voiceover. What if she fell in the well? She slept in the well. Back. Hello. Who named what? She forgot Rosemarine's name and called her the wrong thing. This is so sad. There are holes in these walls. Rosemarine.
For goodness sake.
There you are, you.
Elise.
You. Elise. Elise. She knows what's good for her. She run the fuck away. Honestly, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but you're my maid. What do you mean, leave? I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind, come with me now.
I'm sorry,
Levels of weird. You take me to the village. What do you take me for? Some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment, I... Froze and run. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what I did, too.
For goodness sake.
I got it. All that's dead and buried. Now come. I'm running late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Ah, wait for me, Elise. He loves me. She's not in my party. Can she join my party and walk behind me? That's the only thing I want. Which goes to church. I think everybody did back then, especially women. Or else they'd like be burned for being witches. Old Elise didn't show up to church this week. She's cavorting with demons. I want a church girl who'll go to church and read her Bible. Flock. Flock? She's cavorting with demons. Fluffy companion. Why's he got the anime boy eyes? Why doesn't he have goat eyes?
Oh, I'm so glad.
What if that's the little devil boy? Flock like kids say, way to say fuck. Oh, that's Satan. Yeah. We're on the same page, you and I. I'm so relieved to see you. Where have you been? He even has the same hair color. He does. Maybe Rosemarine gets burnt at the stake and that's why he's evil. I hope the pumpkins are back. Me too, man. You know this goat?
Of course.
Oh, Rosemarine, perfect. You caught dinner. Yes, of course. We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say?
Anyway.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. I don't want to be late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Be back in a moment, Flock. Elise is gonna ruin this moment. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
I'm so glad.
Wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. Kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it!
get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Walk a flock of flame. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind. I'm kind? What kind of shit has this girl seen if I'm kind?
For goodness sake.
Maybe when I hit her with the broom. I like concussed her and forgetting that I hit her with the broom. Good grief. Do you remember I hit you with a broom? Don't fucking tell her. Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot. Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. Suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out.
Alright.
But wander about and don't make a mess.
Of course.
I won't, Elise. Pursue your love interest. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head. Schedule a romantic date for later. Oh! In the last game, Goldia was the abused lesbian. In this game, I'm the abusive one. I get to be the abusive lesbian. Oh, I thought you were joking. About the dating sim? Is it actually a romance sim? It does have that feature, yes. Before you go, Elise. I have something to tell you. If you'd come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall. Alright? For goodness sake. Best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. See about that. Her and the goat are gonna jump me. Did Poe dramatical murder and let you romance the Satan goat? That would be funny and fucked up. Imagine. Our romantic dates are marked with the heart icon. Each date will skip one time period. Can I fuck you? There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Okay, bye, Flock. Maybe later. Won't resist my advances for long. No one ever does. These are the game's tutorials. First thing I actually say to a goat is, can I fuck you? I like to be upfront about my intentions, you know? I don't beat around the bush. It's good to be upfront about these things. So both people. So what's up with this magical grape house that's in between me and like the rest of the village? Get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Lisa's backyard. This looks so nice. Viewpoint. Just a straight shot from here. Just rushing out a funny commercial about teacups. Does it make you want to buy the teacups? Did they succeed? Did they get you? Did the ads win? Something change? A horror movie or show or something? Oh. The screen went static for a second. This looks so fucking nice. What do you think about the teacup allegory in Hannibal, the TV show, though? The teacup allegory. that symbol back there? What's this? What about you? Any witches about here? Watching solemnly over passerbys, the Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. Thanks, Jesus. There. Oh, old lady. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. You need to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? I didn't think you were that small. What can I do for you today, dearie? Have you forgotten you invited me in? I'm buying. No, I'm not. She wastes my time to drag me into her bakery. Just to make me pay for bread? Elise likes pretzels. I thought she was gonna like give me a piece of bread. Anything else? Some pretzels maybe. Got to look after yourself, Elise. Really just wasted my time. Don't forget to shop at the village shops for some helpful items. Spend your... Is that like German currency? I don't know what that is. Your thalers. My thalers. Thalers. We had the same idea. Unless that's actually what they're called. I'm not a witch, I promise. Well, story events are marked with the book icon. If marked by the clock icon, they'll also skip one time period. Oh look, another goat. That one, is that one, how does Satan go to you? Probably not, because Satan goat has prestige and status. Yeah, at least seems like somebody who chases prestige and status. It'd be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home alright last evening, I see. Did indeed, Mr. Bernhard. More importantly, what happened here? The dreaded windstorm, that's what happened. I suppose you didn't have it as bad up in the mountains. I certainly didn't by the looks of it. Oh, it is a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors. Entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. Social interaction in groups. I think we've seen none of this last game. Social interaction in groups. Why you sound so excited? Oh yeah, my favorite. Social interaction in groups. They at least took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Jockin says it might have been the witch herself, but... Oh, here we go again. You can never be too certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let us hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Everything alright, Mrs. Linda? Oh, Elise. You can take a look at my poor flowers. That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. Is it really that big of a storm? It's only a little windy up at the peaks. Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhild's roof nearly came off. What is so frightening? I suppose... Wouldn't it be worse up in the mountains? Tushin and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? But we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. Forever more decorated with blooming flowers, Kieferberg's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. It isn't that bad, believe it or not. Ah, such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and St. Walpurga nobody was, but maybe the townsfolk got their windows shattered and their roof tiles blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. It's alright, dearest. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. I'll lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Marianne. Oh, that's alright, Elise. Come now, you two. We'd best get inside. Lest we be burned at the stake. Oh, another save point. Hello, dog. Goodbye, dog. What a mess. We'll be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Oh, okay, that's just... Okay, there's like a fast forward effect if I skip through text. Walpurga is the patron saint of witches. The game isn't even trying to hide this shit. Walpurgis knocked. Walpurgis knocked. Oh, it is a German game, isn't it? Mr. Wilhelm's been keeping himself busy, it seems. But in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Damn, fuck you. Good morning to you too, Mrs. Bertha. I like how her hair moves when she's running. It's a really nice looking game. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Audley? My, Elise, you do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folk had it worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. It was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Audley? Oh, I've had it with this nonsense. He's saying it came from the woodland. That's what. Oh, Audley, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. Eating chicken right now? What kind? Fried? Grilled? Boiled? If it's boiled, I'm gonna put you out of your misery. You'll see, Marielle. Is Audley's a woman. All I can see is we're running late for mass. Playing my 3DS life can be better. Living your best life, I see. Goodness, what does Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. In the woodland, huh? It's I don't know, it's chicken? Is it fried or grilled or what is it? Oh, I see another love interest. What are you playing? Want a 3DS charger so I can play Pokemon X? Good morning. Oh, another love interest. Maybe. I assume so because you get a portrait. All the nobodies and extras don't get portraits. Morning, Elise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can bang. Not because I'm interested, but because, you know, she get a portrait. Evergreen sweetheart. Are you so cheery, Freya? You know so many characters have the same fucking hair in this series? Yeah. A little bit. They got that young girl hair template one. It took so long, I thought you weren't coming. Overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
Oh, what can we do?
Well, me neither, and all because of that windstorm. Madachi liked that one Nintendo game with meats and stuff. Banger. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig. Keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see? Sniffling it helps me sleep better. It leaves me such a lovely... Keep quiet, you two. I'll burn you at the stake. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. You best focus now, Elise. You ever play the One Like Me RPG? Not the one in Tomodachi Life, but the other one? Miitopia. That's on 3DS, they ported it to Switch. You best focus now, Elise.
Shush it, you.
You're the one wittering on, Freya. Fried chicken. Did you have to look that up or something? May the blessings of the Lord, the Father and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. I had to discover what type it was. I discovered something new and unknown to mankind. Fried chicken. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. This is such a nice looking game. Lapuchin. Oh, she's the one I played with on the fountain. Took you all. Excuse me, sorry. Took you all you had. Let me drink some water. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. They're just coming out the woodworks. Sugary devotee. Lepkuchin.
Shush it, you.
Very funny, Lepkuchin. It doesn't... I don't feel like that's how you pronounce that. Hold on. Liebkuchen. Liebkuchen. Very funny, Liebkuchen. And jokes aside, Elise. Don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? Thinks I'm hilarious. She loves me. You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Lieb. Me tell.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake. I best get to work now before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
Yeah. Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't, I won't. Elise is getting mad, bitches. Ooh, suspicion. What if they do burn me as a witch? Rosemarine. Freya. Liebkuchen. Wait, let me hear how it is pronounced again. Liebkuchen. 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 We'll just call you Lieb. Rolls off the tongue better that way. Take the relationships menu to check your suspicion levels at any time. Open the log to check on your romantic relationships with Rosemarine, Freya, and Lieb. Didn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? You didn't sleep a wink. explains the hilarity. You're hopeless, Leeb. As long as you keep indulging me. What's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. He loves me. Oh, you brought me my favorite. Mr. Bernhardt said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by. And I told you Mrs. Elma worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernhardt was fretting over you is all. Mr. Bernhardt can find better things to do with his time, I'm certain. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be up at the bell tower all afternoon if you'd like to keep me company. I'll be there, Lieb. Did, will I? Yeah, Rosenmarine is dusk. Lieb is the afternoon. Where's the bell tower? Unless, or I guess the bell tower is in, like, that's in the church. Was good. We best send word to Premeldorf before. Ah, Elise, didn't see you there. Word to Premeldorf, Mr. Gustav. We're having folks from Premeldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. Read the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Ray was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. He was? You had to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. Let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav, thank you. When they say you shouldn't work on Sabbath, was Sabbath Saturday or Sunday? That's Saturday, right? No wonder Father Hans is such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Father Hans' Holy Scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. This must be Lieb's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious I can't get past the first sentence. A copy of the Holy Scripture rests upon the altar beneath a thin layer of dust. This is Walpurga? Saint Walpurga, huh? Basking in its holy glory, the image of Saint Walpurga solemnly watches over Kieferberg Church. I remember sneaking into Father Hans' study with Lieb when we were children. His 2 rooms have nothing but junk in them, anyhow. Sabbath is Sunday, you heretic. Sorry, don't go to church. The Lord's Day. Amen. This is such a nice looking game. As much as I dislike Sunday Mass, I have to admit I feel at peace here. Too bad the old geezer's always about. God, this heathen. Bathed in sunshine, each stained glass panel casts a warm glow over the church's gelid marble. Who doesn't want a church girl who'll go to church and read her Bible? I'd like to sleep in on Sundays, thank you. I've never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they've ever been used for anything. Polished completely smooth, the pearly stone basin sits untouched. Power of the Lord? In my church? Behind my pews? I've seen that symbol. It's by the crossroads. Something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on the Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life, bearing grove. Life bearing grove. Not life pause bearing grove. Hollow Knight Crossroads? Hollow Knight reference? Prayer? Something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maple. May thy thirst be quenched, and thy blessings received. In the crossroads? Where who dropped this? Father, father. I think Primeldorf lend a hand can only mean Kieferberg isn't doing so well. Not much of a surprise there, truth be told. There are heretics about. Keeping Lieb company, huh? Can't say I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, this is the bell tower, I assume. Yep. This place always brings back such good memories. And the fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. I stopped lighting candles ever since Granny Hall passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. By burning in the wake of a prayer, each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion.
For goodness sake!
Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. I think I'll have to work all day until the evening. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, and dusk. That's a problem because I have plans for the afternoon and dusk. I don't think we might have to pass on food today. Might have to eat light. All goals marked with the clock icon will skip 1 time period. Hey man, is this where I have to choose between one of them? Ah, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Ointment. He's saying I'm crusty. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. Put a little lavender in there, too. Wait, you made this by yourself? Of course I did, silly. It's Papa's favorite. Hands are always dry, you see? You have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? When did the untold horror start? No one's died yet? Tonight, I think. Ah, so I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm gonna pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? Thought maybe you might care to join me. If you'd like. No, don't tell her you'll be there. Ah, that's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. No, don't tell the shy chick you're gonna be there. If I have to choose between her and Lieb, I'm going with Lieb. I'm not into her. Unless one of those doesn't advance the clock, I can only meet with the one of them. The untold horrors are at nighttime, though. And I'll leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise, it's that witch folks keep wittering on about. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence. Oh, Jawkins. Calm down, Bunhild. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but... glad you weren't buying into this nonsense, Mrs. Bertha. Why, who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? You're jumping to conclusions. Try using facts and logic, Mrs. Bertha. We all know old Jawkins making too much of it, as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... this night was so frightening it left us all wondering. I understand, Mrs. Dorothea, yet fretting like this isn't... worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Mrs. Bertha, she stole my thunder. That's what I was gonna say. For goodness sake. Suspicion down. Who the fuck thought I was suspicious? see if we can't get some money in our pockets. Can be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise. Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Mrs. Loreley. Alright, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I think you haven't then. No, I don't think I have, Mrs. Loreley. You've been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. Let's see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix anyhow. I'd be so certain. Now for work, all available tasks are marked with the icon. Each task you do will skip one time period. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your dollars wisely in the shops. Dollars. Oh, is there any other work or is that just it? Working on a Sunday again, Elise. Sundays are for taking one's leisure. I'm afraid I can't afford to take my leisure, old Jockin. Festival's this Saturday, Elise. There won't be any shortage of work, I'm sure. Press the molest button. I haven't figured that one out yet. Hey, Duamo. You have to look after yourself, Elise. Ludwig's right. We're facing rather trying times, folks. Trying times, you say? That windstorm was a warning from the witch lass. Oh, for goodness sake. We'll be heading out on patrol again tonight, old Jockin. As for you, Elise, make certain you head on home before nightfall today. They say, well, Purga's blessing be upon us, folks. This home is rather folksy, isn't it? Fred Wallingford's is such a nuisance, though. Good, my dude. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Wasn't a super productive day today, but I did my best. Oh, it tells me there's work. Cool. Well, pussy night, I don't have enough lunacy. You're lost, buddy. I took a nap and I drank some Monster earlier, but my eyes are fluttering with weakness. I did enough. What do you say, Elise? About what, Mrs. Marlin? Ah, don't mind us. We were just talking about the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to find yourself a groom, Elise. Can't say I'm interested if I'm honest. Don't try your patience, Marlin. Oh, I was right about Elise's age when I met Tristan. Lucas, too. He wasn't much older when he left for Kremldorf to get married. How much do we have? Lunacy? Over 10k. He would have been proud of you. Linda, what did I tell you? Won't hear another word about your brother, Linda. Guess I lead them to it. Room? I'm looking for a bride. Brides, in fact. I'm getting the harem ending. Here I thought I wouldn't be seeing you today, Elise. Everything's fine, Mrs. McTild. Hardly noticed the windstorm. Pretty bastard. Oh, you can't imagine how glad I am to hear that, dearie. I'm afraid I wasn't as fortunate, however. I can lend a hand with anything you need, Mrs. McTild. Thank you, my dear. All is well, don't fret. Woke up to a pile of branches blocking my front door, that's all. Had to wait for the lads to come and clear it out. I'm glad it wasn't more serious. So am I, Elise. I was worried about you. Living all alone up in the mountains. I can look after myself, Mrs. McTild. Oh, I can only hope we can all have a better night's sleep tonight. Money creates issues. Money also creates solutions. Don't get a bride, just get that money. But look at all my options. I can get a wizard, an alchemist, or a nun. If I marry the nun, they burn me as a witch for tempting a nun. Nuns aren't supposed to get married, are they? Talk to me, child. None. We're on the same page, you and I. And use corruption. Are you here to prank Wilma too, Elise? Jacob, why do you tell her? What's this about pranking Mrs. Wilma? Nothing to do with you. Oh no you don't. How would they do too? Either spill it or I'll be telling Mrs. Wilma everything I just heard. Please, Elise, don't tell anyone. Join us then. Let's prank her together. That fell. Deal. Hooray! So, what's this about? Buckets. Buckets? Hanging a bucket of water above the inn's front door, at least. So that when she comes out... Flash. And how are you two expecting to do this without being seen? Well... For goodness sake. You fucking idiots. What a mess. I'll be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Oh? Wilma's shack. Wonder what she keeps in here. Can't go up there. Can't go to the back alleys either. I guess we've talked to most people. I'll do some work for the inn. You, Wilma? Speak to me. Just sworn I played a hentai game that was like this. Same music and everything. I came by just in time, at least. You seem a little anxious, Mrs. Elma. How can I not be with all this rubbish scattered about town? Anyhow, won't you fetch me some apples? Alright, I'll do it. For goodness sake, counterwear. Who's gonna keep count? You gonna keep count? I'll lend you a hand, Mrs. Elma. Fuck the orc milf. I feel like you bring me the absolute ripest, you hear? Only makes me want to bring her the rotten ones. How many apples do these folks need anyhow? Where's the nudity? It's raining apples. Oh. Dude, that's so cool. It's like new dating sim. Not that type of game. This is actually so cool. Ooh. Stealing your voice? Oh shit. What is this game? I gotta get apples so I can get paid, so I can eat. And I can feed my maid. Laundry. Woo! That's rank, baby. That's how we do it. All in a day's work for a Mexican. Want to see the anvil? Check Discord. I see. How you doing, Cylindrius? Sorry, I was in the middle of the workday when you came by. They're stealing my voice? It's raining apples. S rank. How much do I get? Hand over the dough, lady. Quick 5 second of debating. Perfect, Elise. Rather motivated today, aren't you? 60. That's $60. Not certain that's how I'd put it, but I suppose I am. Why, I'd say it's time you learn to take a compliment, lassie. No, Wayne Smash too. I don't know about all that. Thank you, Mrs. Elma. Ah. More nudity in a dating sim, play slow damage. I'm setting you up. Down, Wayne. If I can only go on one date, if it advances the time, I think I'm gonna go with Leap. I don't think I'm gonna go with Freya. I'm sorry, Freya. Down, Wayne, down. There you are, lassie. Here I am, Miss Wilma. You've heard, I'm sure. About the windstorm, yes. Oh, to hell with that nonsense. Talking about the festival. What about it, Mrs. Wilma? My, Elise, I didn't take you for a simpleton. What do you take me for then, Mrs. Wilma? I'd appreciate it if you didn't insult me, Mrs. Wilma. Why, you're acting as though I called you a witch, Elise. Wouldn't put it past you at this point, Mrs. Wilma. My, is this a threat? Bet I'm not a proper witch, wouldn't you say? You oughtn't say such things, Elise. How distasteful can you get, you little... Whatever you say, Mrs. Wilma. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought we were having banter. I'm look straight out of the brothel. She's for the streets. Wilma's trying to get me fucking burnt at the stake. You know what Elise told me the other day? She said she wishes she was a witch. A bitch. You're a bitch, Miss Wilma. Don't say shit. I like how you beef with the most ethnic looking character we've seen so far. What ethnicity is she? No, sorry, she's for the States. Oh, what am I to do, Elise? Father Hans knows what's best for us, Adelie. Is everything alright, Mrs. Marlin? Bertha said it came from Woodland. For goodness sake, Mrs. Adelie. Old Jockin's been wittering on about this nonsense, you see. Looks vaguely Spanish. I think it's normal for me to butt heads with my own people. Looks kind of Romani. I don't even know what that is. So I can't be racist towards it. I need to convince Father Hans to tell us the truth. What truth, Mrs. Adelie? I love the Lord, by the way. I'm not a witch. Father Hans knows as much as we do anyhow. Old Stefan warned us, lass. He said that we... For goodness sake, old Stefan was on his deathbed. Can't keep on clinging to his gibberish. You may be right, Marlin, yet I still... Gather your prayers and compose yourself now. Oh, I suppose. Whew! Got them off my back. Fuck you, Wilma. Gypsies, Wayne. They don't say that because they don't like that term. I don't know what that is either. Cool air. They let you burn the objects, stone the objects for certain action. They still had brothels. Imagine living across Wilma's Inn. Imagine. What folks' homes are left behind to rot after they go to meet their maker, huh? A waste, isn't it? What the fuck? What? I know the craziest thing sometimes. I've heard the word, I just don't know what it means. I've always thought it was like vaguely like offensive. That's the kind of like connotation I got. Give me someone named Gypsy. Not offensive. I don't know if I trust you saying that. Hey man, what's up? It was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone down the hill. The worn down, rough looking grindstone sits as the centerpiece of a resting area. Oh, Elise. You don't look so good, Miss Dorothea. This music. You just try to... Seen a few people kind of fucked up, like maybe Kid Beaner or something. Oh, Wayne. What's up? It's me, Wayne. What's up? Have you seen Miffy by chance? I had to make sure she's doing her daily readings. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. I tried asking Mrs. Loreley. Yes, I was told she was sent to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Elise, I can only pray she's alright. I was hoping you'd say that's me. That's my name. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Would you please tell her if you see her? Miffy? That looks like Aaron's mom. From hit TV show Attack on Titan. Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? Reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. It's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running about gives me hope, Elise. Heard the carriage JJK has been getting death threats. What if he deserves it? He's using what I just said was a joke. It was a joke. Wasn't she smashed to death? Who? Deserved. Who got smashed to death? You, Freya, and Lieb too. All good girls. Never watched Attack on Titan. I never. Oh yeah, his mom got. No, well, that's not why she died, but it's part of why she died. I watched Attack on Titan and I never will because the guy spent hours explaining the entire plot to me during basics, even though I gave every hint I did not want to be engaged in the conversation. Now I hate Attack on Titan. Clip. That's kind of how I feel about what's Tokyo Ghoul? The show with the guy with the mask. I knew a chick in marching band who like wore his mask. There were like 2 chicks in my school who like wore his mask unironically all the time, just as like daily wear. And then like all the ew, Tokyo Ghoul was dog shit. I don't. Maybe it's a good. I've heard some people say it's a good show. I don't know because I'll never watch it. I need to get bullied. Can't say I won't leave town eventually, Mrs. McTild. Kieferberg is our home, Elise. I'd say that alone is worth our while. I suppose. Make America great again with bullies. Solid 6. I like Tokyo Ghoul until a certain point of the show, and then out of nowhere I fucking hated it. I don't know what triggered the change. More good than bad coming our way, God willing. Let's keep a positive outlook, good Ludwig. Festival's a week away. Still talking about the windstorm. Even the last has had enough of that, you see. Well, Jockin's right, Heinrich. There's more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry, that's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I to agree, old Adelie's losing her wits. Mother Hans can have a word with her later, and as for us, back before it's too late, or we'll never hear the end of it. We'll deserve the shooting. And rightfully so, the shooter didn't do anything wrong. A guy came into our school with a gun. He wanted to shoot one of our teachers. It was absolute dog shit, fucked up a lot of arcs. Oh, Elise. Ah, Elise, perfect timing. What's the matter, Mrs. Muriel? Poor Adelie's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... You're done with the cleanup, Mrs. Ariane. Ah, it's taking a while, but it's coming along. Adelie won't last a week carrying on like this. Without her support, I'm afraid she'll... She's gonna kick the bucket. She's gonna pass away. She's gonna meet her maker. That is so edgy. Tonight I'm gonna learn to finish Matchel. Have fun. Elise, Elise! I'm busy. Shoo, shoo. So boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise. Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. 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 Oh, I'll show you the coward. Give me that. You get Isekai and you become a Viagra seller. Like, still like, in our universe? How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. Get it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater. You're a cheater. Why you? Let me go see if doing the date lead will advance time. Oh, blown Viagra merchant. This one time a chick pulled up. She was late to class. And she came in with a cup from a fast food place. And this one guy I know, he's kind of an asshole. He just walked up to her and he was like, "Can I have a sip?" And then he took a drink of it. Took a big old gulp. And then she was like, "Bro." She was like, "What?" And she was like, "I put Viagra in there." He had kind of a bad day. She wasn't kidding. I don't know why she did. Allegedly. Say allegedly. Silly Wayne. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. So boys show girls they like them. Have to pour the rest down his shirt. Now, of course he's at fault for drinking it. But I don't know why she put Viagra in her soda. Unless she was gonna give it to somebody else, in which case that's also kind of fucked up in its own way. I'm not gonna work. I want to go on a date. Got a hot date tonight. Okay, yeah, the date does. The date does indeed pass the time. No. I can only go with Freya or Lieb. And I kind of like Lieb more. Freya's shy though, so I feel bad for standing up on her, for standing her up. Maybe it was just blood thinner that people use for Viagra too. Probably had done that a few times. Probably has. He was that type of guy. There she is. Personally speaking, I think him drinking it was a nice romantic gesture.
Rather cute, aren't you?
That's how you start a conversation? She's coming out strong. Your son's a bae. My, there was no need to run, Elise.
Shush it, you!
Who's running you? I always liked this Lieb. Can't help it. You're so easy to tease, Elise.
For goodness sake!
Such a nice day today. Could stay here until nightfall. How old is the bitch? I assume we're all around the same age. In the mood for another earful from Father Hans, are you? Oh, and we would sneak up here at nighttime. Look at the stars and snack on leftover pretzels. As if I'd forget that. Oh, your stranger danger whistle? But that night, that old geezer caught us. I'll never let that one go, will you, Elise? That wretch had me on my knees praying for hours on end. Yet all you got was an earful. I recall praying right alongside you that night, don't you? So you felt sorry for me, not because he told you to. You will never see eye to eye, will you? Who's there to see? You're the one who's put up with him for too long, the way I see it. It's not as though we've never been at odds with each other. Oh, spare me. For what? I'm short of complaints? Indulge me, why don't you? Evil but not that evil. I put laxative in my orange juice. Somebody was stealing it at work. It was never stolen again. Bald geezers like you belong in the pig pen, you oinker. Leave. He'll never hear us from up here, Elise. Alright, but you're the one getting the lecture if he catches us. Top of your lungs now. You're so ugly, not even Signal Purga can save you, you ogre. Today, I don't know if he was lying, but this one roommate, all my roommates hated, said he was on a study date with this girl. She offered him pills without saying what they were. He was tweaking for a bit. Dare tell me my hair's too long again and I'll chop off whatever's left of yours, you old weasel. Did he really tell you that? For a clergywoman, that is. Who cares about some made-up rules, Lieb? I'm feeling a lot lighter after all that, Elise. So you needed it, that's for sure. I'm no saint after all, despite my veil. It's a shame you don't let your hair down more often, Lieb. Suits you much better than that dust cloth on your head. My, you're such a charmer, Elise. All it does is weigh you down. Makes you look gloomy, too. How do I look without it, then?
Shush it, you.
Such a killjoy, Lieb. Anyhow, Elise, it's best we move along. What did you say? Those eggs won't collect themselves, I suppose. We're waiting for you by the bakery later, don't forget. Of course, Lieb. I'll be there. A second date? He was kind of cool, yeah. That's why I went with her over Freya, because Lieb seemed funny. Imagine they were just sleeping pills. Most likely Adderall, they were actually studying. Adderall is methylene, don't forget that. Oh boy. This one time a guy behind a church sold my friend a dime bag. And he keeps it in his room to this day. Why is it evil up here now? A bag of what? Crack? Oh, is it because I'm tired? Look at her, I'm looking groggy down in my portrait. We'll have a snack. Oh, you see your wink? He's feeling much better. Oh yeah, there we go. You're just groggy. Don't like that, I'm no saint. Makes her sus. No one's a saint. Not really. I got ointment. A fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Did I actually set up another date with her? No, I didn't. Okay. What time is it now? Dusk. Go meet Rose and Mary. Rose and Marine. Imagine if you heard what he said. I need to have a word with you, Elise. It's come to my attention you went home rather late yesterday. Oh, for goodness sake. Bernhard and Ludwig are quite concerned about you. My apologies, Father, but it wasn't just my own fault. Whose fault wasn't then, would you say? Let's hope God doesn't hold us accountable for killing ants, too. It's so over. One time I was trying to get in this chick's pants, so I got some ecstasy, but if you know ecstasy, it's usually cut with something. I think hers was cut with Molly, and mine was cut with meth. I remember being angry every time she spoke. Weather's crazy, huh? And then you're like, grr. Oh, dude. I used to put ants in bags of chips that I finished, and then I would give them to girls. Like, hey, you want some chips? I was friends with my dealer, so he let me know. But I just said I'm a gambling man. You know what? I'm an adult. I'll take responsibility. It's on me. It's on me, Father. It's water under the bridge, Father. I'd like to let it go. Well, that's rather reasonable, Elise. Kieferberg has no need for conflict. The town is tense enough as it is. I understand, Father. We must all make allowances for each other. If you say so, Father. Elise. I said I understand, and if you'll excuse me. Phew! Oh, she's by the bakery. Hey. Thought you'd be holed up in church all day, Lieb. Came from Miss Ottilie. She asked me to pray the rosary with her outside. Said she needs blessings after lending a hand in the alleys. Lending a hand? What's she doing out there? Bittering on about the witch? So I'm told, yes. Don't put too much of this nonsense, Lieb. You know my answer to that, Elise. It's my duty to make believe with Mrs. Ottilie all day. You wouldn't understand. Elise. Have me fretting over you at this rate, you know? Aren't you already? More than you fret over me, unnecessarily, I'll add. Speaking of Mrs. Ottilie, she's rather late. You can keep you company until she comes about. Keep me company until she comes a bad lead. My good deed for today. Have a better idea for your good deed of the day, Elise. Moving along to work and stop wasting time. Go on now. I'll be seeing you later. Spent all night watching The Last Airbender, and for some reason wanted to leave but felt compelled to stay. I wasn't getting any, so I assumed it was Meth Madness. You had pulled last working on a Sunday, my dear. I didn't, that's for certain. No, as I'd say. I believe we're still not done with the alleys. My, that certainly is taking a long time. Surprised you haven't lent a hand today, at least. It's Sunday, Mrs. Bertha, we all have time on our hands. Ah, is that so? Why don't you come and tidy up my kitchen, then? It certainly use the time. Now, it's not as though the lass hasn't been working all day. Doing what? Collecting eggs? And whatever it is folks need, Mrs. Bertha, as always. You two will never see eye to eye, will you? Is this Bertha being a dick? No, I need you. Are you being a dick, Miss Bertha? Thank me whenever you have eggs for breakfast. Who do you think collected those? Looking after the flowers, are you? Ah, Elise, Mama asked me to look after the hearth for a bit. And said you're out here playing with Lila, huh? So boring. I'll give a glance at it once in a while. I wonder what Mrs. Linda would have to say about that, Jacob. Oh, but you wouldn't tell her, would you? Not if you promise to keep a proper eye on it, I won't. I promise, Elise. I've been spending too much time with Apfel, you know. But with another idea to prank Wilma. Feel like the egg she can gargle on. Apfel's over there playing it out right now. I pay him a little visit then. See something. I'm not gonna work. I got a hot date. That was a good party, people. Has Mr. Wilhelm shut himself in again? I told him we'd be coming by, but chances are he's up to no good again, the old donkey. He'll be meeting his maker sooner rather than later at this rate. If only you did even half of what he does at his age. You're one to talk, you. Isn't he one to nap on Sundays? Been knocking, but he's deaf as long as a log. Let's come back later, lads. Carrying all that wood out the alleys without his cart is little. How will it have been? We can get Gustav to lend us a hand. Eugene, too, if he's still about town. Look at the way my hair sways. That should look so good. Still running about town, I see. I do, Mr. Gustav. Weighs me down seeing you that hard at work on a Sunday. Why don't you come for dinner one of these days? Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. Ray would be jumping for joy, you know that. I'm grateful for the invitation, truly, but I have some soup spoiling sometime tomorrow, you see. Ray talks about you day and night. I can see you're close friends. Oh, that's... Whatever the reason, Elise, you're always welcome in our home, you hear? Thank you so much, Mr. Gustav. Only a matter of time until Freya brings you around, you'll see. We just stood her up. No, I'm sorry. You went on a date with a nun instead of with her. Be around here. My Elise, you don't mean to tell me you're still working? Not much of a choice, Mrs. Brunhild. Stood her up, bruh. Like we're on a lesbian love quest, but our daughter's game was nothing but pain and suffering. Yeah, fuck Goldea. All my homies love Elise. Elise is a fucking baller, bro. Getting bitches, making money. Why, that can't be good for you. You're too yielding, Brunhild. Well, I can't help it with a baby on the way. Those are some enviable worries, Brunhild. Beginning of a school shooter backstory, bro. Which part? My kid's backstory? Enviable, Miss Ariane. You're gonna be able to manifest that. Oh, it's nothing worth mentioning. Stood her up. I was the 13th reason. Moving back to Primmeldorf may very well be our only option, sadly. Only a matter of time, Brunhild. Kieferberg no longer has much to offer. I left Primmeldorf behind for my husband, but won't be staying for long either, will you, Elise? This is too self-driven for Kieferberg. Always has been. I suppose. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Muffy. Elise. I need your help, please. Whatever could be so pressing, Mindy. Always want me to play Kiss the Rat with them again. They're threatening me now, even. Not my problem, Murphy. I need to go play with them. Oh, Elise, they're relentless. I'm so tired of this game. You know, if I change my mind, I suppose. Wasn't there a quest to find Muffy? I guess that was only for that time period. Okay. I thought that was kind of a whole day thing. Okay, so if I get a mission, I should probably just figure it out then and there. Oh, it was absolutely horrifying. What happened, Mrs. Wilma? Those dreadful branches inside my shed. Heard nothing of the branches reaching the end. They didn't last. It's a mystery as to someone or something left a... Oh, I wouldn't even know what to call it. Rather sinister, isn't it? No, that's gonna get... I don't think I'm a witch. You're fretting too much, Mrs. Wilma. Someone just played a prank on you, I'm certain. How would someone do such a thing? I should say that's the most rational outlook, but... Really, we don't want to make too much of it. Oh, you lot won't take any of this seriously. There's a bucket of water outside my front door, too. I see. It'd be the best if you took a nap, Wilma. We're not even seeing her around town. What are you doing, Apfel? Shush, look. Almost losing her wits. Losing her wits. Worked, did it at least. Good work, Apfel. Jacob and I hid a bunch of those branches in her shed. That's your prank? Why didn't you come up with a better idea then? The one who wanted to prank Wilma to begin with. You were just as giddy about it as we were, you liar. I was not. You were too. Tell Miss Wilma you pranked her. Tell Miss Wilma you pranked her if you do. Why, you... kids. I feel bad for leaving that girl to play Kiss the Rat, but... Hey, dude. Elise. I thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped to pay Miss Gretel a visit. I've been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. Recipe for what? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now that's a little unexpected. You need to learn the recipes, all. And I get it from Mrs. Gretel's. It's a little embarrassing, but Papa, he's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Freya. He likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. I know, Elise, he's so embarrassing. It's that bad, huh? She won't even mention that I stood her up. She doesn't even want to talk about it. After a hard day's work, I'm buying. Let me get 3, yeah. Let me get 4. Bye, Granny. And then I'll go ahead and eat some bread. I'll eat 2. Did a little cave open? I did. opening here before, I wonder? This is so stuffy. Stay sane, keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items. She might go mad. Oh, Jesus. No, man, I almost backstabbed the person up behind. I thought they were chewing out loud. Diary entry. Looks an awful lot like that old geezer's robe, doesn't it? What's this? The miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. For last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. Not only for Saint Walpurga's sake, but for Old Hall's as well. Huh. Any Hall? On her deathbed, Old Hall confessed to all her sins. It's our dimension-shattering people. Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise, and of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed was granted. The wounded itself granted her a wish for a child. She put it herself. He granted her a wish for a heavy price. What can this be? What did Old Hall truly mean to say? If this truly did happen, Elise was conceived by Saint Walpurga's divine intervention. Yet, if not for Saint Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Hall didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. What's going on here? Somebody fucked a demon. Best hold on to this piece of paper. I'm looking frightened. An old tattered robe rests on the ground. My character portrait. Another tattered note by a water wheel.
What is this?
This is bad drawing. Another prayer. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. I beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May you accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Walpurga welcomes thy blessing, thy guidance. Someone must be leaving these around. But who? Something else at the bottom. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks. Buried within the windmill that once was. This is an old windmill up in the mountains. What the fuck me? I don't even know that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Door. It's locked too. What is this place? A man-sized sigil appears chiseled into the door's gritty surface surrounded by uneven scattered crevices. It's shitting. What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or I might need somebody to clear my mind? Oh yeah, our standard just kind of fucked. Something fell in there though. I wonder if there's something up there in that windmill. I don't know what that was about or what that thing was, but I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna go tell. There be a witch in these woods. Freya doesn't need to know. Her heart couldn't take it. Never mind, he's not interested in hearing me. Snitching, bruv? Snitching on the witch? Who, like, summoned a demon? Try and diddle me? Yeah, I'm gonna snitch. There be demons in this town. And there be someone who calls these demons. Oh, bruv. He's snitching, bruv. Yeah, I'm snitching with the park. Maybe that's her way of saying she appreciates you. A demon? Who appreciates me? I feel like these kids who accuse Michael Jackson. I'll do this vid. Leave him alone. You snitching. Even inviting you to its home, give you juice, try to suck your dick. That's how you treat it. He just came on a little strong is all. Came on a little strong. Probably shouldn't be here. I got a hot date. And I gotta go play detective. Emergency, I just found a monster that can kill you while you're looking at items in Silent Hill 2 remake. It doesn't pause when you pause. That's kind of awesome. I kind of like it when games do that. Strong, I call that being a good host. Hey man, welcome in. Can I get you anything to drink? Hungry? You can take a seat over there if you want to. You can suck your dick. Got some games. I hate that. I like being able to look at shit. I like being able to look at shit, but I also want things to kill me when I'm looking at shit. It makes looking at shit more exciting. Where do I sign up? The windmill that once was. This is it, surely, but I can't move this out of the way. We should come back some other day. Wish my friends gave me that level of hospitality. I barely get a blanket at night. 20 pounds destroyed. Already? How long has it been since you started? Goodness knows what I would give to live in a castle just like that one. Here I am. 25 days. Jesus, dude. And you're still like you're saying you feel alright, right? Simple maid of all work. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. Yeah, I am. Lost 0.8 pounds a day. Take care of yourself, you know? I'm surprised your body hasn't given out on you, honestly. Anyway, Silent Hill 2 Remake is scary, but I'm not scared because I know the story, so I like seeing the MC suffer. I like hunting the monsters like I'm the real monster. I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. And then you hit him with a 2x4. Take care of yourself, Panda. Oh, and stay safe, dude. I don't know if your area is gonna get hit by the tornado or hurricane or whatever. I heard it's gonna get pretty bad out there. Wish the best for you. I forgot to say the same thing to Cylindrius earlier. But y'all stay safe, the Florida boys. Adderall and cocaine are great weight loss supplements. Basically, any horror game with combat turns into me being a huge murderous bully. Yeah. I feel like it does, yeah. And you get shit done. Forever. I'll just hate this one simple trick to weight loss. Just track calories and 8 sub 1.2k. Oh no, this is just tutorials. Is there something in the tree? Oh? Those look like eyes, like, poking out of the tree. The music is so nice. I think it's so nice. With mild exercise. Maybe I just want to look at the pantry, Elise. Maybe I just want to look at the pantry. I can't bring myself to give this thing away, can I? old spinning wheel rests in the corner, covered in a thick layer of dust and glistening cobwebs. Or I'll just go on a walk. 30-minute walk, once a day, can do wonders for your health. Even as a kid, I remember asking my mother why I couldn't just kill Pyramid Head. What did she tell you? Oh, I talked to a Rosenmarine. Exactly what I did. Nice, just finished up 4 months of muscle training to avoid loose skin. I was thinking of starting to do 5-kilometer runs starting this weekend. Sorry, I only know freedom units. What's 5 kilometers? How long would it take you to walk that in an hour? What am I doing talking to a goat? I said that's not how the game works. I remember my mother would ask me why I played as a girl in video games. She made me take gaming break when she saw I was trying to look up skirts. You little scamp. I'm losing 100 pounds, so I hope my skin elasticity is still there. That's 3.1 miles. I see, okay. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. You gotta spend time with, like, your slaves. Especially when you're not paying them.
Rosenmarine!
Gotta, like, you know. I'm basically keeping her here on charm alone. There you are, Ross Marine.
Elise!
God, I don't like the way she says that. Elise! I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. Still have to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? You brought me out here 3 hours early to look at stars? I could be working. We got bills to pay. Rosemary, you think this is a fucking joke? Skip the work day. Let's come out here, stare at the stars with you 3 hours early. That helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? Waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sights on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean, Rosemary?
Oh, that's...
You see, Elise. I've dreamt about you before. Slow it down there, buddy. About Kieferberg, too. Now you're coming out a bit strong. Last night, or... I know this may sound strange, but... I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident. I remember once a week when I was like 6 or 7, and my mother would go to Bible study / PTO, and I spent the entire time crawling in between chairs, picking up ladies' skirts. I wasn't sneaky either, like, they all knew I was doing it, but no one stopped me. To this day, I wonder why no one told me not to do that. You told me that story before. Maybe they just didn't know that, like, you knew, you know? Like, sometimes kids do things, but you don't yell at them, because they don't know, like, what they're doing. If a kid grabs a gun and shoots somebody, it's not because he, like, wanted to kill somebody. He just didn't know better. You know? You know? A little kid grabs a gun and shoots somebody. I'm not gonna be like, murderer. I'm gonna be like, you little scamp. What are you doing? Who gave you that? And that over, squirt. I know it sounds bad, but don't lose too much at once excessively. At one point your body will start to lose less and less weight, so alternate if you can. Don't need a gym, just do jump rope and planks as much as you can. Time a little boy crawled into my dressing room from under the door and I kicked him in the face on instinct, which made his mom mad. Probably should have kicked him harder, not gonna lie. I didn't know what I was looking at, but I know I liked it. Probably why I like stocking and pantyhose. Just me been fat, got fit now 3 times. I would make it the 4th.
Rosenmarine.
Kids, man. You kicked him in the face. What do you mean? You believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. Never given it much thought. You most likely won't believe what I have to say, but
It's fate, Elise.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh. It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but
Rose and Marine.
I don't understand, Rosemarine. Ready for what? You'll know, in time.
For goodness sake.
What's with all this mystery? Out with it, Rosemarine. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say?
Oh,
Your name,
that's...
your voice, your home, this breeze even. All that surrounds you, so much of it feels like home to me.
Rose and Marine.
It's not possible, Rose and Marine.
Elise.
It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Don't give me that look, Wayne. I've worked night shifts for 2 years now. What look? What would you do if you were in the middle of getting dressed and some punk-ass kid crawled under your door like a freak horror monster? I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm just saying that's funny. Gotta get to 160 by February, just 80 more pounds to go. How you doing, Carol? Wayne reading his shoujos. Got fat during COVID, but I guess I wear it well because everyone I knew thought it still had abs. Is this the sequel prequel? It is. The mom's kind of a baller. Never in my life have I ever heard such nonsense, and yet covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I just said.
Rose and Marine.
It's Marine, I think I'll stay out here a little while longer, if that's alright. Promise I won't be late for supper. Who said I'm feeding you? Alright. Mom's evil? No, she's a baller. You know what a baller is? They're very funny. Don't stay out here too long, you hear?
Yes.
I won't. Wish you the best of luck. I know you can do it. You already got the mentality for it. Just grind and keep the momentum up. No idea. It means she gets money and bitches. You want to be a baller. You don't want to not be a baller. I'm gonna throw his balls. Something like that. And now it's evil. She's a paper chaser. And a skirt chaser too. Just wonder how I should reward myself. Well, I'm finally done with work for today. Let's head over to Mrs. Gretel's to see Lieb. Aw, hell yeah. We get to see Lieb. Get over the production quality increase. No, yeah, dude, it's huge. These games were released in the same year, weren't they? Baller? Baller. She's a pimp? No. Money and bitches. But she doesn't sell them. They're for her. Bitches is an endearing term. I'm not being demeaning towards women. Just so you know. Channeling her inner Satoru Gojo so that she may leave her broke-ass origins behind. I wonder how much the first game made.
Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast.
Before I have dinner with you, I gotta go see Lieb. I gotta go see my fave. Can't help but notice she has a kid who's obviously biologically related, same eye color in the other game despite being a lesbian in this game. I think Goldia had red eyes. He has brown eyes. Her hair color is lighter too. I wouldn't even say they look kind of similar aside from the hair. Either way, we know the devil can give you children, so maybe the devil just gives her a child. And then later on she sells it for money. Woman's already taking his pants off as my reward, so I don't need shirtless Wayne. What? Roughly 330k. Jesus. I just get the shirtless stream again, damn it. I've done shirtless streams. That one summer where I played Dark Souls 2 and my AC was broke. It was like 90 degrees in my room because my PC was like blaring. It was 90 degrees in my room, so I had to stream with my shirt off. And the camera was like really high up. Stream is struggling. Yeah, the bitrate went to shit. We'll take a little breaky break while the stream is stop shitting itself. Is my lantern slowly like getting unlit? Anywhere between 330k and 390k. How much money did it cost to make the game? Nah, it's Wayne. You're shooting the bed, or is that my internet? Yeah, it's me. Ain't no way stream cutting for me alone, right? I'm like, I'm 500 megabytes. I want to see how many megabytes I'm on. Oh, download speed's a little low. It's at 70 right now. It's hitting 80. What's upload speed at? Yeah, my upload's barely hitting 3. It's definitely me right now. I'm not downloading anything, am I? What time is it? My brother's still awake, so he might be downloading something. So net revenue for Pocket Mirror was only 113k. And I don't know if that's adjusting also for like for how much it costs to actually make the game. But it definitely doesn't seem like it actually, or the devs didn't actually get to see the whole like 300k. Got a little hot in this room. It's gonna be cold in 5 minutes. Okay, not 5 seconds. Bitrate, oh bitrate, won't you please recover? You'll love to see it. Well, five more to go. Well, got a little Caesars ad. Nice. They know who they're advertising to. They know the audience. Is stream fixed? I don't think so. No. Okay, so Lieb is kind of on top. After that, Freya. After that, Rosen. If I have to choose between Rosen and Freya, Freya's gonna start picking up some hearts for sure. But if Freya keeps trying to compete with Lieb, it's not going to end well for her. Basket. Ugh. Will the bitrate ever come back? Stick around and find out. My Wi-Fi is just struggling in general right now. I'm gonna walk over to Lieb. I don't think I'll start her dialogue because I don't want it to get like caught. Have I saved? I think I've saved. It's fine. I best not wander about too far. Look at her. She's precious. You can do no wrong. This bitrate. I got slightly better. But not by much. OG Pocket Mirror or the remake? I was looking at the remake. I was looking at the remake too. I was also looking at the remake. Man, stream's really far behind, huh? A lot of what I'm gonna say you'll probably never get to hear. Oh, never mind. Bitrate's green. Woohoo! Bitrate is back. Nice. Okay, we're back on target. There you are, Lieb. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Or I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now too? That's next? What's next? You all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Elise. It's all nonsense, Lieb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. She's too good to me. Did you make too much today or something? I thought you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise. Lieb's always had a talent to figure things out, but... Is this her intuition again, or... I refreshed? So you're good? Hello? Are we in the same timeline now? Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Lieb. She looks adorable on the swing. I can't see my messages, so I don't know if you're getting them or when I send them. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. If you're back, caress your forehead. Sexually. And now the fucking stream's buffering again. Why? Motherfucker. As soon as I refresh the stream, the bitrate one goes red again. Of course it does. Never mind, it's green. Okay. We're back. Testing. Yeah, as soon as I'm fucking back, it did back into red. Okay, there's still like a little bit of a delay. I don't know what's going on. But it's a lot better now. You guys got past the conversation with Lieb, right? You guys got past that point? I think you did from what I was looking at. I have a little window into the past where I can look at you guys. I hate having to reset stream. I don't know why it did that. Usually when it buffers, it just like resets or just skips back to like present time. I'm not quite sure why it started operating with a delay. It shouldn't be doing that. So I was kind of forced to reset stream. But now we're back here together on the same timeline.
Elise.
God, I hate it when she does that. Hi, Elise. Welcome back. I brought some bread. Settle down and eat. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? Not a bad idea in itself, but... How am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm.
Alright.
On that note, Rosemarine, you're up to sleep in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside.
Oh, but I...
Finally, we've been back for 5 minutes. What do you mean, finally? I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. Had my fill of running about looking for you day and night.
but...
Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. Chat shows 3? What do you mean? I said refresh at 10:40. I wouldn't want... Oh. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? Letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosemarine? Hear what? Taking the broom. You stay here, just in case. Honey, hand me the baseball bat. Mo said he's back in 9:41. Yeah, and I said refresh at 10:40. Oh shit.
Muffy!
You. The fuck? Please spare me, Elise.
Muffy!
What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy?
You know...
I was out on a stroll, I swear on my auntie's name.
Is that so?
Ah, and you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You think about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? I don't like her face. Kinda scares me. What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? At best.
Out with it!
I saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. What the fuck is up with... I don't like her. You're having supper together and everything, Elise. Keep your mouth shut, mubby, you're all. Why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. No, don't give her shit. Yeah, don't give her shit. We don't negotiate with terrorists. You can't threaten me, Miffy. Muffy. Mubby.
Anyway!
I want you out of here right this instant.
Oh, but...
You'd better get me a pretzel tomorrow. Certain Mrs. Lauralee has plenty of food at home. Now shoo. So mean, Elise. Man, fuck Muffy. I'm glad she plays Kiss the Rat with those kids. Punching bag? Don't come back, or else.
For goodness sake!
It's the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. But you start fretting now, too. You think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry,
It's Rosemarine.
Shush it, you!
Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside.
Yes!
Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily request for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. What the fuck? Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion towards Elise or bear the consequences. I'm not giving her shit. Elise? Heading off to bed, Rosemarine. You can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Alright. I'm not giving her any of my food. You know how I work for this food. I'm a working woman. Thinks I'm just gonna give her. Where's the attic? Can I go in the attic? You have that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course!
Left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. Makes you think he'll stay put. Always offer a bed to the homie. Why, the bed I made him, of course. Got to see it at least. Not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed too. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. Get your blanket too. Can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not?
For goodness sake!
Not a goat, Rosemarine. Could be a thief. Think you're trusting me with a blanket? Make sure to squeeze his ass to assure him he's safe.
For goodness sake!
Anything less and you'd be a bad friend. I don't see what's so funny.
Elise!
You really are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you!
Oh, shush. I'd be glad to take that blanket, Elise. Get you some matches too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise. No, I didn't mean to light my thing. Well, I lit my thing, so. His forehead when he starts to doze off. I didn't mean to light my lantern. Now that I did, might as well wander about. Be the homie you never had. Wouldn't want to waste these matches. Does it actually ever run out on its own? Our beloved Kieferberg. Kieferberg? Are you from Kieferberg? Why, a few of us are. How lovely of a town. How desperately I long to see it once more. What's so good about Kieferberg, would you say? You won't know until it's too late, I'm afraid. Oh, how I wish I was in your shoes. I don't think you're aware what that means. We certainly weren't, let alone someone like you. We? Okay. I best not wander about too far. Not again. Is it doing it again? Fuck, it is. Maybe we'll just call it here for the night. My Wi-Fi is not being very agreeable, it would seem. Just steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi? He's old. It actually has better Wi-Fi than I do. I just got fed. Is it too hard to make good-looking 2D games? This is a good-looking 2D game. What do you say? He would know. He probably thinks Wi-Fi is magic. He has dementia. I'm not gonna steal from a dementia-ridden old man. It'd be too easy. I feel like PC should be good at that. Good 2D games that look good are not common. For goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosemarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. Best make sense of this all by tomorrow. Only I could leave this town. Somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I never have to fret about money or going hungry. A castle or a palace somewhere. I can live the life I deserve. While Purr gets knocked. Oh. This is looking a bit more familiar. Where am I?
What is this?
The dream? Hello? Rebirth. That's what I wished for long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn. Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. Went through all their trials, gathered all of his gifts. And, indeed, I was reborn. My wish is granted, yet, I think I would end up like this. Wait, what's that? Nice. It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. It's so bright, I can hardly see. A blindingly warm light pierces the window's glass panes, cradling the room in a welcoming glow. It is definitely looking a lot more familiar. A lot more like the last game. Like my princess's bedroom. Well, I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. Jesus Christ. I didn't get to see that tutorial. Silver key. The items in your inventory can have the effect on the environment. Try using love on them. Oh, because of the key. Let me go take my dog out to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Right in the back. Your daily minor minority reminder. What? Not going anywhere near that dresser. This is marble, I suppose. Up to the shiny slab of marble, the round table stands immaculate. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Another key. Wonder what it's for. Daintily decorated golden key. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I minded much if I'm honest. So bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulb shining bright.
Oh.
A long corridor. It feels as though I'm inside a palace. Can't sprint. Such a strange statue. A marble statue of a crow wearing golden crown. Its nameplate reads... Doesn't read a whole lot of anything. Serpent wearing a golden crown. Aziel. Oh, wait, these are letters. Murim. Or Munim. These changed as well. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall, its bulbs emanating an eerie, phantasmagoric light. Can't see anything. Blinding crimson glow pierces the window's glass panes, tinting the room in reddish hues. The witching hour. I have a bad feeling about this.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Don't forget to turn on your lantern and keep an eye out. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These are all in a different language. Can't make any sense of these titles. I see. Okay. Fuck. I was doing such a good job dodging. And they turn off my lantern when that happens. No wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over their vase. Phantasm key. It's a key. This will get me out of here, I'm certain. bandages. Oh shit, I didn't see it. Fuck. Wasting all my fucking matches. All these bandages. It's gonna be a... I guess we're going net neutral now. Another phantasm key. Key. That's me? It's jammed. I try to pry it open, but we must. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Little puzzle. I have to go find gold-bathed glory. Gold-bathed glory. I must find it. Four keyholes. Oh shit. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. That looks like gold-bathed glory. There's something on the back of the shelf. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but this is... One more key. Such a big sofa. If only. Upholstered in luxurious blue velvet, the broad sofa rests surrounded by similarly luxurious furniture. Oh, I didn't even see this here. Jammed. Another riddle. Oh, never mind. Once we strive for excellence, and when is it okay to enjoy life and not be too strict? There's no hard set rule for such a thing. It's just one of those little decisions that we have to make in our day-to-day, in the moment. It's not so easy as to say you can always do this during this time, and that during that time. Super burned out, need to do a million things. Maybe that just means that you know, tell Elise to enjoy her comfortable Victorian princess life. I don't think she can. It's a little dreadful. With all the ghosts and the specters.
This is it!
It worked.
What is this?
Where am I? Must be dreaming. This reminds me of those flashbacks of Griffith thinking about his kingdom. With like the big castle all the way in the background. In the void. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry. I'm glad the pumpkins are back. Oh, Jesus. I'm cavorting with demons. Montag. I'm the one who cavorts. I'm the cavorter. A dream. Left me feeling a little queasy.
Rosemarine?
Rosemarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. I'm starving. Yeah, like hell I'm gonna give fucking Miffy my food. She's awake.
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. I would have gotten a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early.
For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. Can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? Take my shoes off and use the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? It's that obvious I haven't touched it in years. I'm working like a dog since Granny Hall passed, but I have you to fret about too. Can't sit on my hands forever, can I?
Elise.
God. What, you rather starve? You want me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll you in for breakfast in a moment, then. What if I slack off instead? I wonder if I can just not do that and take a lap around town instead. It doesn't seem like there's any work available, but... Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight, though. You got day 1 done. The Wi-Fi troubles kind of brought me down a little bit. I'm a little tired too for some reason. Always tired. So is T's nice though. Hold on, let me listen to this while I outro. We'll keep doing this tomorrow. Like I said, we're skipping another game dev stream this week. Oopsie daisy. I just like this game. I don't want to get away from it. Let's see. We'll try to hit up a longer stream tomorrow. But for now, that'll be all. We'll keep at it. I don't think we're going to take any break on this game. Don't think we need to, honestly. We just started. After this, we'll most likely be doing the Silent Hill 2 remake. And then after that, we'll be continuing with the rest of the list that's posted on the Discord. I don't think it's in order right now. Let me see. Where's the list? See it. Yeah, it's not in order right now, but maybe I'll order it. What are you pondering, Draft? What is it that's going on inside your head? Yeah. So hopefully we'll be hitting up maybe like a 5 or 6 hour stream tomorrow. But for now, I'll just take some time to myself, I think. I'll take it easy though. Have a great rest of your night. If it's not nighttime for you, hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Sleep well. I will see y'all on the next one.